Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that notification bell to be notified when the next video drops. Please know I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, so please do your own research. I'm just documenting the journey. So with that said, let's jump into today's video. We are out in the garden, which is a part of the drip ecosystem, and I'm looking over my crops because my crops are paying me out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, up to 3% a day. I mean, this is absolutely mind-blowing. If you've never had a green thumb, the amazing thing about DeFi is you can actually get into something like this with absolutely no experience and literally make money around the clock. Warren Buffett said if you're not making money while you're sleeping, you're gonna work until you die. So it's a no-brainer for me to find particular protocols in the space that are trustworthy enough to be able to put my capital in and allow that capital to work. In other words, money is working for me. I'm not working for money. I may have initially worked for the money, but now my money is actually being used to pay me out up to 3% a day till infinity, or as long as the contract lasts. In other words, I wish we had a crystal ball to be able to actually predict, how long this is going to run, but this thing has been running on autopilot for a while, and it has an amazing community that has been built around it, and I see nothing but amazing things coming out of this community. So for those that are sitting on the sidelines, now may be an amazing time to jump into the garden and literally, take some crypto and buy, some seeds, and then deposit the seeds, and the seeds just are producing around the clock, plants, which plants literally over time are paying you out. I mean, look at this equivalent seed balance right now. I'm almost got 10 bucks, enough for a Starbucks. I've got 3,181 plants that I could actually take today and go out and buy a coffee with it. But what I'm gonna actually do, because I wanna watch my garden grow, okay? If you're gonna be a part of any of these type of protocols, you don't wanna just take, because your garden's gonna shrivel up over time and it's gonna just stop bearing plants, okay? But as long as you have a healthy compound and, withdraw, strategy, then this thing can only increase in size and increase in payout. So we're gonna come right down here. You can see this right here. They got a compound button, they got a harvest button. That's what I love about it. Crypto is a solo sport. At the end of the day, nobody, can sit there and tell you, hey, hit that harvest button or hit that compound button. You've got to make that decision, okay? So today I'm making the decision to compound because I want to see my garden grow and expand, and I believe over time it's only going to increase in value. Again, at the end of the day, I could shoot this video and from this point on this balance go to zero. But the likelihood of that, not so good, okay? So that's why I'm in it to win it. I know there's a lot of other people that are in it to win it. And as you can see here, my plants went up to now 14,574. Now I'm a minnow compared to some that have been in this protocol a while with over 1 million plants. I mean that, you should see their garden. It's spitting out crazy amounts, okay? But I'm not going to despise the days of small beginnings either, okay? I'm not going to just sit there and have my eyes focus on everybody else's garden. No, I'm going to keep my eyes focused on my garden, and that's my recommendation for all those that are wanting to jump in on any of these protocols. No matter who may talk crap about it, I just see the crap as the fertilizer, because while they're talking, whether it's good or whether it's bad, I'm still getting paid. And Marilyn Monroe, she was a famous actress back in the day. She said, I don't care if people talk good or bad, as long as they're talking about me. So guys, the more that people are talking about this amazing ecosystem, okay, the more awareness is being, put on these particular protocols. And in this particular one, we're looking at the drip garden. So if you ever wanted to jump in, basically what you would do, you would, get a MetaMask, put some crypto in it, whatever it may be. You would literally come right over here to the drip liberation, and you would scroll down here, And they basically set it up. You know, you're welcome to go to Pancake Swap. You're going to save 10% on fees. And you would just basically enter in whatever amount, whether it's BUSD, whatever you want. You could go through here, pick the crypto of your choice. You would hit supply. It would basically tell you how much LP that you're going to get of the drip and the BUSD. Once that's done, you'll actually come back over to the drip garden. And you know, this is actually the old UI, but for me it's easier to understand than the newer UI. And you would come down here and you would basically enter that LP in here. You'd hit max, or you know, 1 LP. You know, that would buy you 3,304 plants. And you would hit buy, and bam, you're off to the races. The garden is starting to produce immediately. As you can see here, I've already got all these seeds that have been accumulating, okay? And almost every 2 minutes, I got a plant producing, okay? So you're welcome to come down here. They've got the frequently asked questions, okay? We're gonna go through it really quick. Can I take my initial drip LP back? In other words, once you put it into the garden, can you withdraw it immediately? No. But over time, as you're building your garden, it's paying you out in drip LP. And basically, then you can break that apart and you're basically getting everything back and more, as long as this ecosystem continues to stay healthy, okay? How much are the fees? You're basically just paying whatever the Binance Smart Chain is charging at that particular moment of the transaction. When's the best time to start a garden? Always, okay? No matter what season, if it's spring, summer, winter, fall, if it's, you know, nighttime, daytime, whatever. There's never a better time than right now to start your garden. How often should I compound? I mean, there's people that, you know, are compounding once a day. There's people that are, you know, you just got to develop your own healthy strategy for what am I going to just take? Well, if you're going to just, you know, take, then you're going to have a wimpy garden and a wimpy payouts, okay? But if you have a healthy compound withdrawal strategy, then your garden continues to grow while you're paying yourself out, and this thing continues to be sustained. How is the drip garden sustainable? Okay, there's a lot of other minor projects that never go longer than 3 months. I just did a video yesterday of the BNB miner that's been paying out like 500 and some odd days, which is absolutely insane. But they've taken the best of the best in miners, and they've fundamentally changed it, rebalanced it. So no matter when you are coming in, say you didn't get it in on day 1, you're getting in on day 200, you still have an equal opportunity to be able to maximize the system, even though others have started out before you, okay? So this is the incredible thing about being a part of this ecosystem. And so guys, look, if you're wanting to jump in, that's exactly how you're gonna do it. I'm gonna actually have my referral below, because you're gonna need one to be able to get into this system, and I'd be honored to have you use it. It pays me just a small fee for sharing this information. But I believe together we can continue to grow and expand our garden and bring awareness to this amazing ecosystem. So guys, look, if it's added any value to your life, if you found any humor in it, or maybe you're sitting there and you just want to continue to be that silent observer, that's okay too, okay? But I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment below, hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Until we talk again, have an amazing day.